My homie off of Betty Lane, switching lanes, counting change, looking you can find me, man. Probably getting money, man. Sweat it back to play a lot. How y'all doing? Gregory Thomas is my government listed name. TILK Luciano, what everybody know me by. Reefer TILK, upbringing, Southside, St. Pete. It was tough. No, it was everything you see in the movies, dog. What you see in the major cities and the major stuff, it was all of that. We had it all. My parents hustled and worked really hard to try to keep me away from a lot of the things, what was going on within my neighborhood. But I saw it anyways because they wasn't at home, they was at work. My mom and dad worked 3 jobs, piece. So they'll get off one job, go to another job, get off another job, go to another job. And that basically left me to fend for myself. Shit, this right here where I was born and raised at though, right here, y'all. This, my shit, 14th Avenue, nigga. I was born and raised right here. Right here, this where it started at, 1421 14th Street South. This way, we had shit, it was like 7, 8 of us standing in this 2-bedroom motherfucker. Then you got my grandma's house right across the street. My mama done worked 3 jobs. So they'll get up, motherfuckers go to work. That's the dog, ooh. They'll get up and go to work. And if I wanted to give me something, even some crazy shit, I had to go walk to my grandma's house or whatever the case may be and try to learn how to cook this shit on my own. You know what I'm saying? I used to tear their ass up right here on Kid Carrier. All that shit. You know what I mean? That's how I feel, dog. That's all this, we can own all this shit all the way to the next street over. That's what we be talking about leaving your kids up. My grandma was smart enough to leave this for us. We just wasn't smart enough to capitalize on it until now that I'm getting educated and I'm learning what to do with all this shit. You know what I mean? I had to really grow up fast and learn how to take care of myself, take care of others around me. Raise my little sister, you know what I mean? That's my little ace. I used to do her hair before school, cook her breakfast, all type of shit, you know what I mean? But that's me in a nutshell. I had to grow up fast. Fire hydrant used to be my bus stop. Kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, I had to get myself up for school. I had to get myself ready because my mama was already going to work. My dad was already going to work. So I had to get up and get my shit together early. That's how I learned how to jump off the porch because I had too much time to myself. I was a little devil too, you know what I mean? Gotta throw that in there. Shout out to the St. Pete Green Devils organization that's been around for years. I used to walk to practice every day, you know what I mean? Walking to and from in the hood. That's right in the muck, you know what I mean? Right in the slums of the shit. I just walk from here all the way down. Camp Park, baby. And we all, I'm right there off 14th and 14th, so we all kind of came up in the slums doing what we doing. But born right over there, used to be, matter of fact, I done seen that before with that. It wasn't no dome or nothing. Like if I could have got at my grandma's house, I could have showed you my bucket and shovel from the actual groundbreaking series from when they broke ground for that shit. But see how they got Lara Park right there? What's up, G? See how they got Lara Park right there? All that fucking parking lot where the raised shit at over there. Nigga, that was people's houses. That was the projects. They kicked real people out. They kicked out families, store owners, all type of shit. There were people like Mr. Mac and them used to own a store over there. They had real family members own shit, like real people own shit. That was, what the name was owned by black people. They owned them and blackish. They kicked all us out. They kicked all us out to build a fucking parking lot and a stadium. And them folk finna leave us. Them folk finna leave us. That all them people that they displaced and put all over the place, they got a mural for them on the wall. That's all we got left of Lara Park. There were real houses, real families, real businesses, real stores, restaurants, all that shit over there. They closed it. They kicked us out. They gave people some money to move, of course. There was a few people tried to stay. but it eventually got shipped out for them to build that stadium, and it originally was called the Thunderdome. I don't know if y'all remember that. You know what I'm saying? It was called the Thunderdome, and then they switched it to Tropicana eventually. But yeah, Lara Park. We're gonna rest in peace on that Lara Park shit. 11th grade, I kind of thought I knew more than the coach sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I wound up getting kicked off the football team my 11th grade year. My approach and how I spoke to adults and challenged their leadership was the problem. So when I got kicked off the football team, man, I went to thugging. Straight up, we went to trap. I had traps on every, like, y'all know, if anybody know anything about Luciano family, Luciano boys, you know what I mean? Me and my brothers had spots in every section. We probably one of the only people to be able to trap in every corner of this town like this. We trapped in every neighborhood, Childs Park, Harbordale, James, anywhere, 54. We had spots everywhere. We had this house, 16, 18. We had this house at the same time. I'm talking about these bitches bumping. No matter which driveway you pull in, you can get what you want, get it how you get it. I'm talking about bumping. You know what I'm saying? Had my dog and them across the street watching everything. You know what I mean? My bro mama stayed on the corner, and then cause I'm finna like, and then when they get hot, we just move from right here, and we'll move right here and show y'all how we used to rock this thing. We used to kill this shit. We used to leave from right here. We had both of these houses bumping, so you never know which one the main niggas was gonna be in, but you can always get what you wanted. And we had those two. Then we had right here on the corner. This was our house too. This house and the house next door to it. See that house, the house right there with all them cars at? That's our house too. And at the same time, it's all at the same time, y'all. That's how raw it was. Both of these are our houses too. Both of these are our cribs too. At the same time, we killing shit. This the hood. You know what I'm saying? And then that was one little era where we just rocked 43rd. When I'm taking y'all to spots that these niggas ain't still thugging and trapping like these, cause we had a lot of houses where, and I'm talking about in the shits, but they still thugging over there. So I don't want to take y'all to no hot spots. Like that pink house upstairs house, that was ours. You know what I'm saying? That's where we wound up getting picked up for the kidnapping charge. We was at right there. That's we had got a kidnapping charge back in the day, and that was our house right there. But I'm finna take y'all across town. Cause see, we the only ones able to be able to do this. We come from Childs Park, to Harbordale, Midtown, to Bethlehem, everywhere. We trapped everywhere in the city. You know what I'm saying? And we was the only people really able to do that without having no real repercussion. You know what I'm saying? Where nobody wanted no beef, nobody wanted no foolishness, nobody wanted nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? 4th Street, you know what I mean? 8th Street. Everywhere it is in the hood, we had houses, you know what I mean, on every side of town, and we ain't never been tried, we ain't never had to go through it by that, like, and there's people who can't, like, people can't go in Auburn Park, you know what I'm saying, that's from Childs Park, and set up shop and be like, you know what I mean, like Dub Ave going crazy right now, little jits over there on Dub. We had the house right on the corner of Dub, you know what I mean, like, we way back, and you know what I'm saying? It's like we had a house there, we had a house there, we had a house. We was just doing the most. Now, when we talk about the Luciano family and what Luciano is and stand for this city, this corner right here, 34th and 18th, this used to be the New Deal Lounge. This is where we had our very first show at. It's a church now, some shit, but this used to be a motherfucking club right here. So many shootouts, everything was right here in this parking lot. So many people lost their life right here. So many people got shot. We was rapping first. Everybody was like, I had to fight my daddy. Argue with my daddy, cause like I said, they were preaching, get a job. Rapping, I ain't finna pay no money. What are you talking about? We ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to argue the rap. I had to argue the trap. I had to argue to do everything. This is what we did our very first show, Luciano family, right here. It was New Deal Lounge. You know what I'm saying? So many people got shot up and killed right here. Like, so many people. So for them to make this a church is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's the God way of saying, you know, he fixing it. But so many people, this used to be a nightclub, though, y'all. Our name was up there in lights, baby. Luciano family. We was like 17. You know what I'm saying? We weren't even old enough to get in the club. But we was there, and we had it going on. We called ourselves Luciano family. Everything was structured like the mob. You know what I'm saying? So I saw myself as a John Gotti, like in real life, like bitch. And I used to tell my bitch, I'm like the boss of all bosses, bitch. Me and my dogs used to go to the club and throw so much motherfucking money in the club before niggas was throwing money.
Yeah, niggas didn't know what Make It Rain meant.
Before niggas was throwing money.
No, the song, go back and listen to when Fat Joe and Lil Wayne made Make It Rain, and go back and look at when the Luciano family made More Gas Than Chevron, More Money Than Imran. Yeah. Go look it up. Yeah. That's what they said. When Imran was going through that bullshit.
Yeah, I said it, I know it.
That's when we were throwing the money, nigga, when Imran was going through the bullshit, nigga. Way back then. Yeah. Wasn't nobody making it rain in the club then. Get your umbrellas out. This their statement. Yeah, get your umbrellas out. We got more gas than Chevron, we got more money than Imran. We finna make it rain in this bitch. They throw the money out. That's the slogan. That was the slogan, nigga. Yeah. Nigga, you know how I used to be, nigga. This much money hold in a nigga hand.
We was running around throwing money everywhere, doing the most, riding limos. Like I was 18, 19, we used to take limos to the club. You know what I'm saying? Like they know with Luciano, we did all type of shit, bro. We was the first to bring all the shows. We was doing the most. We set the trends for everybody that's doing what they doing right now, bro. Whether they want to admit it or not, we did it first.
We did the show in Tampa. We brought Fat Joe and Lil Wayne. Yeah. They sat back and watched that Make It Rain shit. Nigga, in a month time, they had a song called Make It Rain. Nigga, we was in that bitch just throwing the money talking about making it rain.
December 23rd, 2005, I got robbed, shot. As I'm talking to you now, I got 6 bullets in me today. Right now, they robbed, shot me, they burnt me up with grease. They tried to leave me for dead. They did leave me. I died twice, I flatlined twice. I had to get hit with the defibrillator. I died 19 seconds, 14 seconds, you know what I'm saying? I was flatlined twice, 2 different times that same night. But by the grace of God, I'm here, probably to talk to you. This house right here, y'all. Somebody stay here too. This greenhouse. In that house right there. I don't know who said that motherfucker. That's the house I was at when I got shot. And what's so crazy, as I got shot, I'm shot, bleeding, I got blood coming from everywhere, spitting up blood. I walked down the stairs, and the ambulance was parked on the street right here. I actually walked to the ambulance. Like I go through shit that a lot of people don't have to go through, you know what I'm saying? I have to take medicine to stand up because my legs go dead and they just go numb, you feel me? I got some shit called neuropathy that stems from sciatica because I got a fucking bullet in my hip that's sitting on my nerve and they can't remove it. So my shit go dead, my hands, all that shit. So I gotta take medicine 3 times a day, bro. That half the time don't even fucking work. You know what I'm saying? Well, all this wasn't there at the time, but they had pulled cars right there. See the greenhouse over there? You kind of see that they got the porch light on the house. That's the actual house with the porch light on. But they had cars waiting on my hill some kind of way. And they came out and got moving. Got out of here, left me enough for dead. They poured grease all over me, burned me up. I had 3rd-degree burns down the side of my neck and back. I really don't know how many times I got shot. I know it was a lot of bullets, like as far as shell casings in the house. At least about 16 shell casings in the house. So I know for 100% fact. They shot a lot of times, and I still got 6 bullets in me. So I do know I got shot a lot of times. Shit like that, I gotta go, I only go once a year now. I used to go twice a year to where I gotta drink this shit that illuminates the inside of my body to where they can do x-rays on the inside of my body to make sure the bullets ain't moved, make sure the shrapnel ain't moved, make sure all my organs still healthy, cause I got a bullet inside of my liver. Like to where it's in my liver and my liver's just healed all around it. And the bullet is on the inside of that motherfucker. And you know, your liver is what is used to purify your blood and clean your blood. But now I got metal going through my shit and have been since 2005. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to tell Jits, nah, nigga, that ain't what you want. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never wrong to harm nobody, never. You feel me? I ain't never robbed nobody. I ain't never did no shit wrong to the nigga. You see what I'm saying? I went through what I went through because a bitch wanted what I had. You see what I'm saying? Like, your mama and daddy tell you to do something, they not telling you that in vain. They really want you to not be out here going through this shit that a lot of people go through. And I'm telling you this with 6 bullets in me. When it comes to hustling and trapping, that shit is a dead end road. Let me take my glass off so I can just look me in my eyes. When it comes to hustling and trapping, that shit is a dead end road. It only leads to a couple different things. Jail or hell. That's the truth. It ain't too many people that can sit here in front of this goddamn camera like me and tell you that they made that. Now I know some successful people. Like, I know some. But all of them, every one of them, done been to prison, done had some crazy something happen to them, whether it was robbed, shot, stabbed, whatever the case may be. The road wasn't easy for them to get where they at to start doing what their mama wanted them to do from the beginning. To me, I was shot and almost lost my life behind that shit because of envy or greed or whatever the reason may have been. So I don't promote it, you know what I'm saying? I was one of the best rappers ever to come out of St. Petersburg, Florida, period. Ain't anybody that tell you that. I felt like I was promoting it, you know what I'm saying? I was giving too much joy into what wasn't always joy, you know what I'm saying? What was stressful at times. Like, a bitch don't even know how to stress. Like, everybody want to be the plug or everybody want to be the man, but a bitch don't really know what being the man come with, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, nigga, you the man, but that shit come with stress, dog. Like, unbelievable stress, different stresses that you never even knew could exist. You know what I'm saying? We've been working, bro. We've been grinding. It's been a long ride, dog. It's been a long ride from the rapping to the hustling to the entrepreneurship. But what I do know is I always knew in my head, my soul, that I was never gonna work for nobody. I always knew that I didn't want to work for nobody, but I just was going about it. I was putting my brain and energy in it the wrong way, I guess. I'm still pondering on ideas on what the hell I'm finna do in my life. I'm tired of hustling, bro. So I called sales, like, hey man, you still making those shirts? He like, yeah, I'm making them shirts. He like, come up here and show you something. I went to Baltimore and man, he showed me all type of stuff. And then he took me to a seminar with Kevin Plank talking, the owner of Under Armour. Felt like dude was talking to me, man. Like he was talking to me, bro. Everything that man was saying. And I took everything in like a sponge. We did the artwork for my son's shirt and we printed it. And when I came back to St. Pete, I wore it to the field and Big New York, Mr. Terry said, T.I., man, where you get that shirt from? I said, I made it. And he was like, nah, you ain't make that shirt too hard. I'm like, yeah, I made this. He said, I want one. I said, man, Mr. T, these bitches cost $100. He said, well, shit, give me 5 of them. I said, for real? He's like, yeah, I need 5 of them, T. He said, matter of fact, went in his pocket, nigga peeled off 500s. Gave me 5 on them. And boom, light bulb lit up in my head, just like this here. Boom. The light bulb lit up, I'm like, oh yeah, it's on.
Nigga, Luciano about to cut, nigga. About to bust, nigga, poison like Luciano, nigga. Burn, fry, stay high till I die, nigga. 100 mil, nigga, gon' get that shit for real, nigga. What, bitch, who, oh yeah, nigga. Don't get scared, nigga, better keep a bear, nigga. You're unaware, nigga. Now let me hear you say, who be the crew? Do what we do, cry like we do, smoke like we do, drink like we do, fuck like we do. Homeboy, what? Play a who? Coming through. Pull up in the crew, homegirl.
This the bike alley, man. Bike alley life. We be bike here, getting it in where we hide, smoke, on our smoke break and all that shit if a nigga ain't sitting in the motherfucking car. But this our whole slab for real. These niggas traffic. Millennium traffic. Go from one spot to the next. Okay, we gotta get this real on here, man. Get this shit on here, man. Shit on here, man. We got the food truck out here. We got the food truck out here. Yeah, fresh fries, good eat. They pull up. Right on the motherfucking corner. We in there. We right here. See, this the real logo. But we gotta change this shit. We gotta paint over this right here. We just ain't had the time. Cause we're gonna be swinging so motherfucking hard, we can't ever close this bitch down to the work. But yeah, like, so that gotta change. The real logo is the good eating. The good eating. You know what I mean? That's this shit right here. Give me dog shit on this bitch too. So we pull up at the slab, and he just watch niggas shit while they come to the food truck. Come get t-shirts, come do whatever. You get your shit detailed too, nigga. Like, we got bitches right here. You ain't gotta go nowhere. One-stop shop. Just pull up on the corner. Cause you get your food, you get your beverage, you get everything. Yeah, with brother Archie, hold on.
Damn, I gotta switch that bitch.
It's good, nah, it's straight, bro. That's my brother Archie right there, you feel me? It ain't no problem. We swing in the corner, he swinging them juices. Them juices so motherfucking good, we sell. We got this shop here. We got our print shop up there. We got my brother on the end doing the restaurant. All in the same plaza right here. Shit coming, we setting up. It's a slow process, but you got to crawl before you walk. So, you know, you get the equipment, getting everything set up, putting everything in place. So goddamn, it's gonna be a wall right here. We're gonna put up a whole wall. You know what I'm saying? And then that's gonna be a little seating area, shit like that there. You feel me? And it's gonna be the kitchen, full kitchen. We already got the hood, we already got all type of shit. We just gotta get stored. You know what I mean? Because we gonna drop that shit, we gonna drop that bag in. Make, you know, the shit is gonna come back like it's like, damn, that's that same spot on the corner. Yeah, that's the same spot on the corner. You know, but we just working, bro. It's on the corner, 49. Been here since 04.
People think it's cool to stay in the streets.
You know,
That's not what it is. The obstacle for us was to get out the streets. You know what I mean? I got eight kids. So the whole object was for them not to be able to do that. I didn't want them to do that, for them to have a better life.
A lot of times kids don't want to hear, don't do this and don't do that. You gotta have a motherfucking solution. Like, you gotta have something for me to do with coach. If I can't sell a hustle, bitch, you know, bitch, we still need lights. Like, my mama fucked up, bitch, my mama on drugs, my mama dead, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a story behind every reason on why a child is doing the shit that they doing. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if you don't have no fucking solution, don't be telling these kids don't just stop or go cold turkey. Like, have a conversation with a motherfucker and really understand what the fuck is going on in their household and try to help them not do the shit that they doing, to take care of the shit that they taking care of. Like, you gotta help these kids come up with a solution. Like, you can't just be like, stop. Cause fuck nah, nigga told me to stop. And stop. Nigga, you know what I got to do? You know what's going on over here? Bro, my mama working, about to die, bro, going to work and all that. You know, no, I can't stop. Fuck, what you got for me? But the whole ultimate goal was to be able to get out of that shit and do something positive, my nigga, for these kids, and do something that we can leave to these kids, ultimately. You know what I'm saying? Cause there's a lot of motherfuckers dying and creating GoFundMes and motherfuckers dying and they just right in the streets hustling, selling drugs, cause they mom and dad ain't left them a fuck thing but a bill. You know what I'm saying? So once a nigga went to looking at the shit in retrospect, like, nah, I can't be that nigga. You know what I mean? I was a different nigga out here. Everybody knows me for getting a lot of money. So if I die, bitch, my kid can't be putting up on motherfucking GoFundMe just because of the caliber nigga was. We gotta do something different. We gotta find a better way. And that's what we did. You know what I mean? And you gotta get with a bunch of like-minded motherfuckers, my nigga. You gotta get with niggas like him. Niggas like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get with real niggas.
Hold on, Tip. Shout out to Successful Futures Tutoring Services, man, for sure, for sure.
Right. That's right.
Appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, love you.
Love you too.
You gotta get with niggas that really want something like my nigga, that really don't wanna always have to sell a pack, my nigga. Like, that shit cool, but it ain't cool. And that's another thing we gotta teach the kids. Guilty by association. Once you're labeled a certain thing, it's hard to get that off you. Hard to get that stigma off you. I try to build off their strengths. What you like doing? What you good at doing? Outside of this football or outside of this, what you like to do? When you at the crib and you get bored, what's your first thought? What you want to, you know what I mean? Like, oh damn, I want to do this. Oh damn, I want to do that. And I take that and figure out a way to fight, get some money out for it. I lived that life from 16 to however I was in 2008 when I said, man, I'm through. I'm through, bro. I'm old. I can't do it no more, dog. Not saying I went all the way square, no crazy shit like that, but I don't want to hustle. I don't give a fuck what you do. You still be my nigga, you still be my dog, but I just don't want to do it no more.
Sando?
Yes. I say, we really corporate thug shit, dog. We really been on corporate thug shit. And think where we came from, my nigga. Bro, if I took 1,000 pounds, having the whole shit locked down, to going to jail, going to prison, you being shot up, nigga, we still here, nigga, you got a $1 million business going on over there. We got a $1 million business, dog. This shit is a real deal movie, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Cause you know, remember, I'm shooting a documentary, my nigga. I wanted to show on the lounge.
Okay, that's cool.
All right.
I'll be right there, my G. All right.
Yes, sir. Last quick stop, real quick, before we call it curtains, my nigga. Cause I be so proud of us from where we came from. My brother, them got a lounge. You know what I'm saying? They got a real sports bar type lounge situation. It's more like a fucking nightclub, but we wanted to be a lounge. My sister wanted to be a lounge, but my brothers them done turned it into a nightclub. But it's really fucking nice.
Good to see y'all again. I was like getting word.
That's somebody else.
Oh, really? All right.
What's good? We at Reggie's Lounge and Grill, black-owned business, you know. Try to keep it nice, jazzy, and classy, you know. For the grown and sexy and stuff, you know.
And it's owned by real street dudes, dog.
Real street dudes.
Like, we, man, y'all don't even understand what we done did and came through on the company.
I was telling bro, I think we probably about one of the most anticipated family of groups that have been out here that went from the streets, to prison, jail, and back out here doing nothing but corporate shit. So that's the real corporate thugging, when you make it through things, make it out, and come back and be successful in order to show your doings. That's the real corporate thugging, not in a bad way, you know what I'm saying? But man, brother, talking like that. And all these other blessings that we're trying to do, we're trying to create a lane for them younger generations to look at, that always looked up to us, to know that, man, if they did it, we can do it. You know what I'm saying? Been on both sides of the fence. One sweet on the other side, but it's sweet on this side, and this is where we got to stay. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that right, what?
Who you telling?
Yes, sir.
Stay independent, hum by myself, I smoke by myself, and hell, rap by myself. All alone in my own zone, and call St. be my home. The time with the orange top dome, it ain't all rose shoes and devil rays. Cause there's a lot of niggas, they die in the stage. I stay blazing this haze, it's like I'm lost in the maze. My mind intertwined in the days. I live a life where crickets should pace. Sunshine sitting my ass is on, but the bitches cover it up, and old people loving it up. We gon' shine in the light and we sucking it up. It's a leader till I die, so I ain't giving up. Luciano got my bike, so niggas, what's up? Hustle till I make a million, bitch, never give up. It's hard grinding in the streets, dog, trying to come up. When you play hate niggas, I hear hating on us. I got the strap in my hand and I'm ready to buzz. But Mizzle, he blind, cause he can't even see us. Luciano, Mr. Leader, now we about to go up. Oh, you blind mother.
Shout out to my dog for even coming and putting this together, man. A black man putting black people on this camera, dog. To do positive shit is the best shit in the motherfucking world. So again, shout out to my dog Shaw Productions, my dog Rick, my nigga for sliding through, even calling me for this opportunity. But again, we're on Facebook, Thomas and Thomas Customs. We're on Instagram, Thomas Customs. We're on TikTok. Man, every platform, Thomas and Thomas Customs, man. We do custom the best, bro. Set yourself apart. We do this shit, dog. Everything in-house, black owned, black operated. Niggas out the streets, dog. Southside St. Pete, my nigga. We went from street dudes to corporate dudes, man. Like Jesus said, we corporate thuggin'. I be in all type of corporate meetings, all that now, baby. With this, y'all see these tees? Anywhere in the world, that's me. I still right now, at 42 years old, a rapper nigga ass under the grave, nigga. I'm cold-blooded with that shit. I came up with the best design in the world. We called it drip season. And they saucy, some shit, because the kids were talking about we dripping sauce. That was the time everybody wanted to be dripping sauce. We dripping sauce, we dripping sauce, we dripping sauce. Everybody was dripping sauce. So I made it look like they were dripping sauce off their uniforms, because they are the devils. So I made it look like it was heat, and it's melting off their shit, because we in the devil's den, you know what I'm saying? So this heat is melting. Got them drip, man. You remember the drip uniforms that I did? To my son and my nephew Kobe, they be selling shoes and stuff. Plug Jitwa Kicks online. But my son and they be selling shoes and stuff. So when he's not in school or at football practice or track practice or basketball, or whatever the hell he's doing, they be here selling shoes and clothes and all of that nature. Only that like Supreme and that shit you can't find. You know what I mean? They be on all that, the hype wear or hype gear or whatever the case may be.
So I just want to say these young guys on 49th Street from A through Z are amazing. I mean, they come with wisdom, they come with good food, t-shirts, quality, respectful young men. Come and visit them. I guarantee you, you're going to be satisfied with their work. Also, you can reach me at www.precioustouch.me.